What if I told you the person you are watching right now might not even exist? What if your favorite actor could act in a movie without even stepping on set? And what if one day you couldn't tell what's real and what's fake? Welcome to the age of AI and deepfakes, where technology blurs the line between magic and manipulation. But is this the next great revolution in cinema or a ticking time bomb waiting to explode? Hey everyone, welcome back to your one stop destination for everything about cinema, pop culture, and the crazy world of technology behind it. If you love deep dives into movies, trends, and tech, make sure to like, share, and subscribe because today we are decoding one of the most mind bending topics of our time: AI and deepfake in the film industry. Artificial intelligence, the name itself sounds futuristic, right? But the truth is, the future is already here. From how we text to how we watch movies to even how movies are made, AI is no longer just a concept, it's a creative co worker. In the film industry, AI has quietly taken over almost every stage of production, from writing scripts, editing trailers, designing posters, to predicting box office trends. It's everywhere. Think about it. Earlier, a scriptwriter would take weeks to brainstorm story ideas. Now, tools like ChatGPT can generate dialogues, plots, and even emotional character in minutes. Poster designers once spent hours choosing the right tone and color. Today, AI image tools like Midjourney or Dell E can create 10 different posters concepts in seconds, customized to your exact prompt. And movie editors? They have got AI powered tools like Runway and Pika Labs that can automatically color grade footage, remove unwanted objects, or even create background visuals from scratch. But it doesn't stop there. Filmmakers are now using AI for predictive analytics software that studies audience behavior, social media trends, and past box office data to literally predict how successful a movie might be before it's even made. Studios are now using this to decide which genre to invest in, what kind of ending works best, and even which actor pairing will attract the most viewers. In short, AI is changing the rules of filmmaking. The camera is no longer the only tool, code is. Imagine this: you type a single sentence. A man stands alone under the neon color of Tokyo holding a photo of his lost daughter. And within minutes, AI generates a cinematic scene completing the lighting, reflections, camera angles, background score, and even emotional tone. That's what tools like Runway's Gen 2 or OpenAI's Sora can do. They can turn imagination into moving images in seconds. This used to be science fiction, but now, small creators sitting in their bedrooms can make visuals that once required $1 million budgets and film crews. So, yes, the rise of AI isn't coming, it's already arrived. And while the industry celebrates this new wave of creativity, some can't help but wonder: if machines can write, edit, and even direct, what happens to the humans who used to do the same work? But here's the twist: AI, which was created to help mankind, is slowly becoming a double edged sword. Yes, it's powerful, but power without control, that's where danger begins. When AI first arrived, it was meant to simplify life, automate tasks, improve creativity, and push innovation. But like every tool in history, from fire to nuclear energy, once it got too powerful, it became impossible to fully control. Today, AI can write entire articles that sound human, generate photos that never existed, and even speak in your voice without even recording you. It's a technology that can build and destroy with the same precision. From misinformation to identity theft, from fake voices to cloned faces, we are witnessing how the same algorithms that make movies magical are also making reality miserable. Think about this: you see a viral video of a celebrity doing something shocking. Millions of people share it, react to it, argue over it. But hours later, it turns out it wasn't real, it was AI, and by then, the damage was already done. In India, fake celebrity endorsements have appeared online, using AI to mimic voices and faces, fooling fans and brands alike. And more recently, even job seekers and politicians have been targeted, their faces and words manipulated to create false narratives. Every day, millions of AI generated videos flood social media, many so realistic that even experts struggle to verify what's real. And here's the scary part, it's getting better every single day. Each second, AI learns more, copies better, and hides its traces deeper. The line between truth and illusion is disappearing, pixel by pixel. And at the center of this storm lies one name, Deepfake. A creation so advanced it can turn anyone into anything, without permission, without boundaries, and without mercy. In the next segment, let's peel back the layers and understand what deepfake really is, how it works, and why it's both a filmmaker's dream and society's worst nightmare. So, what exactly is deepfake? You must have heard the word thrown around, but do you really know what it means? The word deepfake is born from two terms, deep learning and fake. It's a form of artificial intelligence that uses deep neural networks, basically algorithms that learn patterns the same way our brains do, to copy someone's face, voice, and even expressions. Imagine feeding an AI thousands of videos and photos of a person, every smile, every blink, every micro expression. The AI studies it frame by frame until it learns how the person moves, talks, and reacts. Then it overlays that person's face onto someone else's body, creating a video so realistic you'd swear it's real. It doesn't just imitate, it becomes the person. This technology started innocently as an experiment. Researchers were fascinated by how AI could recreate facial movement or restore lost footage. In filmmaking, it was seen as a miracle, a way to de-age actors, bring back legends, and fix scenes without reshoots. Hollywood used early deepfake style to de-age Robert De Niro in The Irishman and recreate young Princess Leia in Star Wars Rogue One. In Bollywood, films like Jawan and Fan used digital face replacement and AI smoothing to show younger versions of Shah Rukh Khan, proving that the line between reality and CGI was fading faster than ever. But as with any innovation, once it left the lab, it entered the wild. And the same technology that could revive Paul Walker in Fast and Furious was now being used to put real people's faces on fake videos. Suddenly, anyone with a laptop and the right app could clone a celebrity's face or worse, their teacher, a friend, or a random person online. And that's when things got out of control. What started as a creative tool for cinema became a weapon of deception for the internet. So the big question is, how did something so revolutionary turn into something so dangerous? In the next segment, we'll dive into the dark side of deepfakes, the misuse, the scandals, and how it's changing the way we trust what we see. And here's where the story takes a terrifying turn. Because deepfakes, once a tool of creativity, is now becoming a weapon of chaos. Every single day, thousands of deepfakes videos flood the internet. Some are funny memes, some are movie edits, but many are far more sinister. People are using deepfake technology not for art but for abuse, revenge, and propaganda. In 2023, a fake video of actor Rashmika Mandana went viral on social media, showing her entering a lift. It looked real. Every detail, her face, her expression was flawless. But it wasn't her. It was another woman's body digitally overlaid with Rashmika's face using AI. The video spread like wildfire before the truth could even catch up. Scarlett Johansson, one of Hollywood's biggest stars, once said in an interview that she's given up trying to fight deepfakes featuring her. Because no matter how many times she denies them, the internet never forgets. Her image, something she built through decades of work, is now a tool in the hands of strangers. And it's not just celebrities. Politicians have been victims too. In 2022, a deepfake of Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelensky appeared online, telling his army to surrender. It was fake, but it was realistic enough to shake people's trust even for a moment. Imagine the damage that can cause during wartime. From fake news, stock scams, and voice frauds to AI generated criminal confessions, the dark side of this technology grows every day. It's not just blurring lines between truth and fiction, it's erasing them. The biggest danger, when you can no longer trust what you see, truth itself becomes meaningless. And the scariest part, we have only seen the beginning. But before we lose hope, let's not forget that the same technology that can deceive can also create magic. In the next part, we'll explore how the film industry, despite all the risk, is using AI and deepfake to push the boundaries of storytelling like never before. Now, before you completely lose faith in technology, let's flip the script. Because while deepfake has a dark side, in the right hands, it's a cinematic superpower. The film industry, both Hollywood and Bollywood, has always chased one dream to make the impossible possible. And AI is helping them do just that. Let's rewind to 2016. Rogue One, a Star Wars story. Princess Leia appears on screen, young, flawless, exactly as fans remember her from the 70s. But the actress Carrie Fisher had already passed away. So, how was it possible? AI and digital reconstruction brought her back, frame by frame. And remember Paul Walker in Fast and Furious 7? After his sudden demise, filmmakers used deepfake like facial mapping to complete his scenes, using his brothers as stand in. It wasn't just technology, it was emotion brought back to life. Even in Bollywood, the fascination is growing fast. In Fan, Shah Rukh Khan played two versions of himself, one older, one younger, achieved through advanced face replacement and AI de-aging tools. In Jawan, he did it again, this time combining high-end VFX with AI skin texturing to make his younger self look incredibly real. Studios are using AI to de-age actors, translate performances into other languages with perfect lip sync, and even bring historical icons back on screen. Imagine watching an AI generated film starring Amitabh Bachchan from the 80s alongside a present day Ranbir Kapoor in a story never shot in real life. That's the level of potential we are talking about. Directors see it as a freedom from limitation of time, money, or even mortality. Actors can stay forever young, studios can finish films even after an actor's passing, and creators can experiment without physical boundaries. Deepfake and AI in many ways are the new paintbrushes of cinema, allowing filmmakers to create visual art that was once impossible. It's not about replacing humans, it's about reimagining storytelling. But here's the catch. While AI gives filmmakers godlike creative power, it also raises godlike responsibility. Because when you can bring anyone back or make them say or do anything, who decides what's right and what crosses the line? In the next part, we'll go behind the scenes and see how these digital miracles are made and just how close AI is to replacing the traditional filmmaking process completely. So, how does deepfake actually work inside the film industry? How do filmmakers manage to bring back young versions of stars or resurrect actors who are no longer with us and make it look so real? It all begins with something called a neural network, a kind of digital brain designed to learn just like a human does. The process uses a technique called deep learning, where the AI studies thousands, sometimes millions of frames, photos, and videos of a person. Let's say you want to digitally recreate Shah Rukh Khan's face. You feed the AI hours of footage from his movies, interviews, and behind the scenes, capturing every smile, blink, wrinkle, and emotion. The AI then learns to predict how his face would move, react, or express feelings from any new angle. The technology uses two key parts, a generator and a discriminator. The generator tries to create a fake version of the image, and the discriminator's job is to spot the fake. They battle back and forth thousands of times until the fake becomes so perfect that even the discriminator can't tell it's not real. That's when the deepfake is ready. In filmmaking, that AI generated face is then mapped and blended onto another actor's body using motion capture and 3D tracking. This means every smile, frown, or tear can sync perfectly with the real actor's performance underneath. Add a layer of CGI, some lighting correction, and high end post production, and what you get is digital immortality. An actor who looks young forever, who can appear in two places at once, who can act even decades after their last film. In short, deepfake in cinema isn't just CGI 2.0, it's AI powered resurrection. But what brings us to a new battlefield where art meets ethics? Who owns your face? your voice, your identity, when AI can copy it perfectly? Now that AI can recreate anyone, a new question shakes the foundation of the film industry. Who really owns your face? Your expression, your smile, your voice, things that make you you can now be scanned, stored, and reused digitally. And that's where the ethical storm begins. Across Hollywood and even Bollywood, actors are now demanding a new kind of protection: AI clauses in their contracts. These clauses ensure that no studio can use their digital likeness, their face, body, or voice without permission. Because without it, a studio could legally recreate an actor's performance forever without ever calling them back to set. In 2023, during the historic Hollywood actors' strike, one of the biggest issues wasn't just pay, it was AI cloning. Background actors revealed they were being asked to get 3D scan, so the studio could use their digital copy in future films without additional payment. Imagine this: you work one day on a film, get paid once, and then your face appears in dozens of other movies, scenes, and commercials for years. You didn't act there, you didn't even know it happened, but your digital twin did. Even big stars are now taking actions. Tom Hanks publicly warned fans after a deepfake video used his face to promote a dental plan completely without his consent. Keanu Reeves revealed that his contracts ban digital editing of his performance. And Bollywood is not far behind. Actors like Madhuri Dixit and Amitabh Bachchan have voiced concerns about AI recreations of their images in ads. It's a moral maze, one that questions not just art but humanity itself. Because when AI can copy your emotions, your style, your soul, where does you end? And your digital version begin? And as the debate heats up, one question divides creators and critics alike. Is this innovation or invasion? Every revolution begins with a promise: the promise of progress, of evolution, of doing what was once impossible. And artificial intelligence is that revolution. It's making filmmaking faster, cheaper, and more imaginative than ever before. A director can now visualize entire universes before shooting a single frame. An independent creator sitting at home can generate visuals that rival Hollywood quality. AI is turning dreams into pixels and pixels into emotion. That's art powered by intelligence. But then comes the other side of the mirror: the invasion, where machines start mimicking creativity instead of assisting it, when real human actors are replaced with digital doubles, when authenticity becomes just another filter. And that's when innovation quietly turns into imitation. And that's the danger, not the technology itself, but the intention behind it. Because AI isn't good or evil, it's neutral. It becomes whatever we make it. Used with responsibility, it can be cinema's greatest gift. Used carelessly, it can erase the very soul of storytelling. The question is no longer, can AI create art? The real question is, will humans still matter in it? And that's why, as we enter this AI powered era, we must stay aware, alert, and responsible, because the line between real and unreal is vanishing frame by frame. Every tool in history, from fire to the internet, started as a gift to humanity. But the moment we lost control of that gift, it starts to control us. Deepfake, AI voice cloning, virtual actors, they are not just cool tech, they are mirrors showing us what happens when creation forgets conscience. Today we can't always trust what we see. A video, a photo, a voice, they can all be faked. And that's not just a digital problem, that's a human one. If we let machine replace our imagination, if we let fake stories replace real emotion, the art that once captured truth through fiction will turn into fiction disguised as truth. But there's still time, because at the heart of every frame, every story, every song is the human touch, and no AI can replicate that completely. So, let's use AI wisely. Let it assist creativity, not replace it. Let it empower voices, not steal them. Because the future of film, the future of storytelling depends on how we handle this power. The choice is ours: revolution or ruin, innovation or invasion, humanity or holograms. Thank you for watching, everyone. If this video made you think, hit that like button, share it with your friends, and tell me in the comments, do you think AI is the future of cinema or its biggest threat? Until next time, stay creative, stay curious, and most importantly, stay human.